going to talk about the law of sines, when to use it and how to use it. So the law of sines is a formula that looks like this. It has three fractions that are all set equal to each other. So you can actually use any combination of two that you want. You could use the A fraction equals the B fraction, or the A equals the C, or the B equals the C. You wouldn't use them all at once, but you would pick two and set them equal to each other. The law of sines works with triangles that are either right triangles or non-right triangles. So I have a picture here of an obtuse triangle so that you do know it is possible for you to use it even if it's not a right triangle. And you know, here are all the fractions kind of with the signs on the top. You could also flip them and use them with the signs on the bottom, but I will always use these with the signs on the top. But either would work, and it's whatever you find easiest to use. So when do you use law of sines? You can't use law of sines in some situations. You won't have enough given information. So the three situations in which you will be able to use them is angle, angle, side triangles, angle, side, angle triangles, and side, side, angle triangles. What that means is if you have a triangle and you know, let's say this angle and this angle, so you know angle A and you know angle B, and then you know a side that is not included in the angle. So I would call this side the included side because it touches both angles. But if you know, let's say side A, so you have two angles that you know and you have a non-included side, that would be this one. This one would be knowing two angles. So angle A, angle B, and this one, ASA, means you know the included side. So this would be side C. So if you know angle A, you know angle B, and you have the included side, angle, side, angle, then you could use law of sines. And then the last one would be two sides and a non-included angle. So let's say you know side A, you know side B, and the angle that you know is not this one, but it would maybe be angle A. So that would be one where you could use law of sines as well. So we'll try example one, and it says solve the triangle. That means that we have some given information. We have to find everything that's missing. We don't know exactly what the picture looks like, but we do know that angle C is 102. So I'm going to draw a picture and say angle C is 102. Your picture, you don't have to draw a picture, and your picture doesn't have to look to scale, but it's not bad if it does. So I have angle C, I also have angle B, and I know it's 29 degrees, and then I know side B. Side B is going to be opposite of angle B, so side B will be here, and it's 28. So I'm going to need angle A, got to figure that out, and then I'm going to need to figure out side A, and then I'm going to need to figure out side C. So when you see a capital letter and a degree sign, that's going to be the angle. When you see a small letter, that will be the side. So the first thing I'll do is the easiest thing, and that's to find angle A. Angle A, if you already know two of the angles, you can get by just subtracting the given angles from 180 degrees. So angle A is going to be 180 degrees minus 102 minus 29. So I can type that in my calculator and I would get 49 degrees. So that's the first one. Now I'll go for side A, and if I'm looking for side A, I'll want to use this fraction first. So I'll want to do sine of angle A, so sine of 49 over side A, and then I'll want to set this equal to one of the other fractions, but I want to know big B and little b if I'm going to use it, or I want to know big C and little c. Since I don't know side C yet, I wouldn't use this. I would have to use this because I know angle B and side B. Don't pick another one where you have an unknown. Pick one where you know both of them. So I'm going to do sine of B over B, so sine of 29 over 28. And then here I would cross multiply and divide to get side A. It equals 43.59. And then since it's not a right triangle, I can't use the Pythagorean theorem. I'll have to continue to use the law of sines to get side C. So I'll use the C fraction, which is sine of angle C. So sine of 102 over C equals, and then again, since now I know angle A and side A, I could use that, or I know angle B and side B, so I can use that. I'm going to use the B's because they are not rounded, so it's nicer to work with. So sine of B over B, sine of 29 over 28, cross multiply and divide, and C would be 56.49.